Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. San Diego have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Jeffrey Rodriguez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Margot, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a ball. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 1 out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think there's some real concern over the state of Will Myers right now. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in now for San Diego, Corey Spangenberg. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Taylor is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face and set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Dinelson Lamet will be the man on the mound for the Friars. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And now for Washington, Trey Turner. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Will Myers. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 1 down.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Sliders in for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Digging in, Michael Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a high pop up, and there's out number 2.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Old Glory blowing in the wind as we are back for the top of the third from the home of the Nats. Digging in now, Austin Hedges. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Ready now, Freddie Galvis. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Galvis, 28 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Third inning, no score to this point. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Eaton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 64, Dinelson Lamet.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Zimmerman into foul territory, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. This is line to left. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the pitch. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Wilmer Defoe. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Spangenberg has it on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Catcher, Jeffrey Rodriguez.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Jeffrey Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Time now for the Nationals Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Soft liner to the left side. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Spangenberg, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in to try it again, Will Myers. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Goodwin. And that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. The 1-1. As a slider waved at and missed. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw will not be in time to get Eaton. It's a bunt single.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
0-2, here it is. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Margot's under it, and that's the 3rd out. Nats leave a pair through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. From his backside, throw not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now it's 2-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
The batter, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Stepping up now, Austin Hedges. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And no advance. It's ball 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that one just missed outside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So here now's the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Renfroe, the runner at third. Hedges at second. Galvis is over at first with 1 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Manuel Margot, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Into the box, Corey Spangenberg, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Taylor is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Padres on top, 1-0. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ball and a strike. Goodwin, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now here it comes. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2. Left side, but well fouled. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Depot.
And here now is Wilmer Depot. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. The Padres lead it 1-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Here's the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Taylor is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
1 away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Goodwin back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes. Popped him up. Montero has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Padres lead it 1-0. Riding in once again, Jeffrey Rodriguez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Spangenberg will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lays off 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now the 1-1 pitch is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone! Trey Turner with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year. And as a result, the Nationals are back even at 1 run apiece.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
In now is Adam Eaton.
Number 2, Adam.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two and 0 to the National center fielder. Now the 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Eaton. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers on the move. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Eaton at second with two down. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
He loses him on ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Taylor. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Two men are on with two men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Myers is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Back here at Nationals Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Chase Headley. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. Makes the play. One away.
Now batting, captain Austin Hedges.
Ready once again, Austin Hedges. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Goodwin. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. High pop up. Headley has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Ready for another chance? Wilmer Defoe, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. softly hit out toward short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nationals gone in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brandon Kinsler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Wieters will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Matt Wieters.
Matt Caesar is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here's a high pop-up. Zimmerman over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Digging in to try it again, Corey Spangenberg. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. Turner has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Padres down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jose Torres is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Matt Wieters will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he botches it. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
In now is Adam Eaton. Sacrifice attempt here. And there's one down now. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
To the left side, but it's well fouled.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Set and the 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike three.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
The left field, number 3. Michael Taylor.
In now for Washington, Michael Taylor. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Looped out toward third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hit to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 8 full. The Nationals lead it 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle. Now playing right field and batting in the 7th spot.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Here's the first pitch to him. To third. And that's out number 1. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in now for San Diego, Hunter Renfroe is career line with Doolittle. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Set and the pitch. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
At the plate, Austin Hedges. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Zimmerman on the move, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch, and he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Home half of the 9th is straight ahead, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in, Bryce Harper.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the bottom of the 9th, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 home. High pop up. Hedges is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Wieters.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Jordan Lyles takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings.
Jordan Lyles.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. That's a tough take.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Joaquin Benoit takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Joaquin Benoit.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Jordan Lyles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
The 2-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now, Corey Spangenberg. Swing and a liner. Foul. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. The 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Lays off 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. To his left, Defoe. And that's the second out.
The batter, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Rendon is there for it, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, still tied 3-3. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is after it. Uh-oh, he whips on it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. As he'll take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's got a 3 for 7 line. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And there's ball 2 now. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Galvis backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Striding in now for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
The batter, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping into the box, Michael Taylor. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And now everybody's running. On the bunt attempt is popped up. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. Striding in once again, Will Myers. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Number 4, Will Myers.
From the stretch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Now batting.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 1-0. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Two balls and a strike now as that misses to the San Diego right fielder. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the first out. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The batter, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. They've broken through to take the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in and looking for more, Austin Hedges. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 0-1 on its way. Sliders in for a strike. The 0-2 home. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Padres lead it 4-3. Howie Kendrick will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Brad Hand takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. And this one runs up high, ball one. He comes in at 262 on the year. 3 homers and 19 driven in. One and 0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 2-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Missed with a slider. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field.
In comes Margot.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His career line against Brad Hand.
He's totaled 4 hits
in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Still 1-2. One out, nobody on. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Defoe. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Last strike now for the Nats. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The next 3-2. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Spangenberg is there. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. Jordan Lyles claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game.